Hi, the purpose of this video is basically to give you a complete overview of Video Profit Surge. Video Profit Surge is a newbie friendly style layout. Okay, so it's just a case of playing about with it and getting used to the actual settings and how you want to actually use it. Okay. I've already installed the plugin, which it installs like any other plugin, which is at the plugin section, add new. Once you've installed and activated it, you'll get a few menu settings depending on what version you have actually purchased. I have got the developer version installed. So on the first tab, which I'm on, is manage videos, which, as you can see, there's like 5 videos already added to the system. So you'll see that we've got the hide controls, so none of them are hiding the controls. You've got the video size showing, the title that you called it, okay, that's just for your own personal use and like so you know what you added. Then the short code for embedding it on the actual website that it's installed in, or the blog should I say. And then you've got the embed code, which the embed code is the code that you can take and embed it anywhere across the internet that you prefer. So if we go into one video that I've already set up, now as you can see, this one's called Vimeo Test Opt-in. Well, opt. So I shall change that now. I'll say opt-in, okay, because I've added a Vimeo video and you'll see the URL there. Now that is I've got a video on the screen here now. I've clicked the little airplane there and then I've gone to the embed code, and if you can see the embed code on the screen, it says player.vimeo. You need that URL there, okay, that's the part that you would add to the player. So adding that URL there, then if you want to start up thumbnail, okay, so we can choose a start up thumbnail, and then it is good to have the same size as what you're going to set the video at, okay. Then if you want to autoplay the video, allow people to pause the video or hide the controls. Okay, let's save and continue editing, where I change that name. So depending on what you actually want to do with the video that you've got, you can actually do the opt-in, the social lock, the call to action, or the HTML overlay, or do the whole lot throughout the whole video. Okay, you're not limited to using one or the other, you can actually use all of them. So I've added opt-in, okay, so I've said yes, and then form code, okay. Let me grab the form code, I'll copy that, go back, and then it's just a case of pasting the form code in there, saying where I want the form code to appear, whether it's beginning, the middle, which you can set a time, or the end. So in this case I'm going to start it with at the beginning. This type of video, it may have been better at the end, because what I'm actually saying is about find out, or there we go, sign up for the next chapter. Will he survive? Because it's a video about a frog that gets stuck in a bottle. So a bit of a silly funny one, but I'm just using that for demonstration purposes. So then we've got the text colour, so whatever colour you want the actual text to show up, Okay, so that's color pickers, so you can just click in there, drag around and choose whatever color you like. Okay, we'll have it on black so it's prominent. Allow skipping. This would actually put a button on the actual layer that you're adding and allow people to skip past it. If you do not add that, then they have to fill in the form to get by to the next part of the video. Okay, if we click yes, okay, then basically background color of the opt-in background, okay, I've put grey. Then opt-in background opacity, that would be if you want the people to be able to see the video. Okay, that consists of percentages, so from 0 to 100%. So however dark or clear you want it, that is what you would do. You would say yes, and then add a percentage from 0 to 100 here. So I'm going to say no, and then opt-in button background. Okay, I've actually chose these two colours, which are colour pickers yet again, and then I'm going to save and continue edit. Now I do not have to continue at this point. Okay, that video is added to the system now. You can get the shortcode from the manage video section, add it to a post, or get the embed code and embed it on a HTML site or on another blog, however you wish to choose. So this is the actual form code itself, so you can see that the text stuff, and then the join, and then here there would be the skip button. Okay, going back, these kind of settings are consistent across the board. Okay, if we go to social lock, you can have the time in beginning, middle, end, then what URL you want to share on the social network, then if you want to allow the skip button, okay, then the social background colors. So all of these features are basically for your own preference really, and I advise playing about with them. Okay, so you can get a feel for what looks good and what what you want basically on the front end. So the call to action is the same. So go in here, you've got basically you need to turn it on and then set whether it's beginning, middle or end, and then make sure you know the timing of your video and where you want it to go. Then the button text and the button URL. Then basically allow automatic redirect, so when the video is finished it will redirect to your URL. Allow the skipping button, so it makes it mandatory or non-mandatory to make the action, and then the action background, so it can be an image or it can be background color. Okay, the opacity again is the 0 to 100, and then you've got the action button background. Okay, is it an image or is it a background color, and you can choose those there. Then we've got the HTML overlay, which there's an editor provided here, and that is basically your HTML that you can add in here to include a background or an overlay, should I say, with a link to any website of your choosing. Then, as before, you can allow skipping, allow people to pause the video, stay up for how long, or at the end. Okay, and then you've got the timing when you want it to display. so you can actually set it that it would show in the middle of the video for 15 seconds at duration point, say 60 seconds. And then you've got your background color as well, and then you've got an overlay background and all the other similar features that are throughout the plugin. Okay, so that would be the add video section. On the settings side of it, once that page loads, this is all your autoresponder integrations. There is a separate video, a quick tutorial to actually get you up and running with the autoresponders. Okay, the general settings, this is a developer feature for the email broadcast system. This is the Facebook application ID for the social share. There'll be a separate video for that. Okay, and then the users, if there's no form code in the system, then users will be saved. The only trouble with that, if you haven't got the developers version, is the export side of it. You would have to export them into a system that you own, otherwise they're going to have to get reconfirmed once you import those, and it does cause headache along the lines when you start importing. It brings a lot of attention to your account as well. Subscriber list, so basically you create a list, and then this would be where the subscribers would be kept, and this feature is basically in the developer version. Then the newsletter side is where you can actually broadcast to your users who have signed up. Now that is a quick overview of Video Profit Surge. If I haven't covered anything and you would like a tutorial made on a specific section, then please do get in touch with us at BigFunction.org. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye bye.